I'm Christina, and you probably have no idea who I am. Maybe you've seen these videos, but probably not, because why would you have? I'm here today, trying to talk very fast because someone is upstairs and I think they're coming down. I just finished college. I am in my mid-20s and I'm currently living at my parents' house. I'm also soon to be unemployed. Now, I've joked about this all semester pretty much, wanting to not have a single responsibility over the summer before we move on to our next ventures. I really didn't think that I was actually going to be in the situation that I'm in right now, of having literally nothing that I have to do all summer. That sounds like fun, except that you need money to live. Again, I live at my parents' house. I'm in my mid-20s and I just finished undergrad. So leisure sounds fun, but it also makes me feel like a giant loser. So, I'm back. One of the great joys about living at home is that you have to worry about other people. When I was in classes, I had so many excuses as to why I couldn't do anything that I wanted to do, like just like for fun. Even like cleaning my room. There have been a lot of things that I've put off during the school year and had the excuse that I was just too busy to do any of them. And now I have all the time in the world. It's almost the end of the first week of me having nothing to do, and I have yet to do any of those things. So, to fix this, I thought maybe today I would try to do a bunch of things that I've put off and things that I probably
6.5 hours later.
It's been a few hours, but my camera died, so instead of me going on with my regularly scheduled day of trying to be productive, I decided to wait for a couple of hours until my battery was ready so that I could document my productivity. So as I was saying before, I don't even remember exactly what I said before, but now that I have had about 4 days where I didn't have any assignments or classes, I have not done anything. So I think the best option is to start with a list, because this is not just for today. This is supposed to help me for this summer while I am unemployed, old, broke, and living at my parents' house. So I think the best thing to do is figure out how to make the best of this time off. There's a few things that I really need to get done this summer / today. I need to clean my room. I live in filth in my bedroom, especially during the school year, and I make that my reason why it's a mess, because I'm just busy doing school. I need to be a good student, you know? So I need to clean it because enough is enough. I started cleaning it this week, and it's even bigger mess than it was before, and I've just left it like that. What else? I should apply for jobs. My employment will be ending in a couple of weeks, and it's already not that many hours. But it has to be something that is not that taxing on my brain, because I want to read. I told myself I was gonna get back into reading this year because I love reading, and I had the goal of reading 16 books this year, so like 1 per month plus 4 more, because that's, you know, 12 months plus 4 is 16. So an extra book every quarter, if you will. And I have yet to finish a book. But it's school, you have to read other things. You can't be reading for your pleasure. I also started crocheting around this time, no, like around March of last year, just like everybody's been, you know, trying to get up on some hobbies. I started crocheting, and I have a skirt that I started, and I want to finish that. So today / soon. I've taken about 2 dance classes throughout this whole year. Like, I teach, but I haven't taken like a legit live class, in person, out of person, whatever, in so long. So I need to get back into that. Dance. I also need to get some sun, because whenever I'm in school, I don't even want to like sit outside while doing my homework. It's too hard for, like, it's too distracting for me. I don't know how people do that. I want to get back into the ukulele because I've had that for a little while, and I still can only play a couple of chords, strings, progressions, or like a couple of bars of a song. And I also have a friend of mine lent me a guitar, which I have yet to play. And you can't be lent something and not use it, you know? That's kind of a lot of things to get done today. I think I'm gonna start with that so I don't get overwhelmed. Oh, you know what I do need to do though? I need to drink some water. I'm busy with school. That's my excuse for not being a human being, but I literally forget to drink water because I'm so like distracted by all of the things I have to get done. I'm only drinking the coffee that I make throughout the day, and I can't be bothered to like remember anything that has to do with water. So I'm gonna put some ice cubes in here. When I had time, drink water. I used to drink a lot of water, a lot. Like, it actually used to be a pretty probably unhealthy obsession about how much water I could drink throughout the day. And it turned into no water, not no water, but I used to drink so much, and it's not. Starting here, and I'm not sure what I want to start with first. I could start with cleaning my room, but then I can also see that turning in to not cleaning my room. I don't know, we'll see what. So, I think I'm going to start with my room. I just know I don't want to at all, but if I keep it a mess like this, I'm going to the whole summer, and I'm gonna like go crazy. But so this is what we have to deal with right now. I've pretty much just sectioned off that part for me to sleep and relax. and everything else is all over the place. I guess I better get started. Okay, because like some of these clothes, I don't even have like hangers for them. And some of these things I'm getting rid of, but I don't know. I don't know. We shall start. I don't know what I'm doing here. I guess. A lot of this is just gonna be me moving stuff around, but keeping it just as dirty, probably. So I've been taking allergy medicine and it hasn't been doing a single thing. Has anybody's allergies been like awful this year? Look at this. Like this eye is like not really bothered right now, so that's how bad that normally is. But look at that, like, oh my goodness, and what is that? Am I getting a sty? I have a bump here. What is that? Oh my God. Do you think that's from rubbing it so much? That's kind of disgusting. That's so gross. What is that? I look so bad right now. I need to ask my mom what it is. She's coming home soon, it'll be okay. Trying to pretend like I'm not freaking out about what's on my face. I really think that's a sty or something. I've never had that in my life before. Like, what do you do about it? Or is it just because my allergies are that bad? Should I take this allergy medicine? It didn't work yesterday, and I can't remember what time. I think you're supposed to take it every 24 hours, and I'm pretty sure it still isn't done with the 24 hours because I took it at like 2 o'clock yesterday. So first off, it's not working regardless of what this is. But on top of that, I think I like don't know what this is. I look so bad. So my mom thinks that it's either a bug bite or just allergies. I don't even know why I'm telling you guys, but yeah, I think I'm okay. Okay, so as you can see, I still have some mess going on over here, but I figured out the whole legging situation and put those away, and so that's enough to make me okay about that. I'm going to go sit outside, and I'm gonna bring my book, and I'm gonna bring my laptop. I'm gonna start by applying to some jobs, and then I'm gonna read so I can kill 3 things: getting some sun, of applications, and reading. Hopefully I don't get bored of that. Okay, I'm outside now. Let's refer to the list here. So, cleaned my room. I'll say that that's check. Now, read, apply to jobs, and sun. Sun is happening right now, so that's a check. And I'm gonna start with the application. There's one application that I'm thinking of doing right now, and then we'll see what happens after that. I'm not the best at working outside just because I feel like I can't. I'm like, why am I not just sitting enjoying the sun or swimming or something? I gotta get sun somehow, right? So I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna take my shirt off, so I'm gonna, you know, I have a bathing suit on, but I don't need you to be watching me do that. It's hard to find what kind of a job you should get when you don't really want to work. That's why I'm trying to find things that are like easy, and that's about it, because I don't know why, I just like don't want to work, okay? Like I've worked so long and hard to get out of school that I don't care anymore right now. But the like bad thing is when you realize that you're not a child anymore. So it's not really appropriate for you to just not have a job, even though it would just make everything so much easier. Definitely, I'm so stupid. So I just did that entire application and didn't realize that it was already after my like session ran out of time, so none of it saved. And I don't even feel like doing it again, but I'm gonna have to. Damn it, I can't believe that. That was just so annoying. Finally finished this application. I can check off application, and I can check off, oh, I already checked off some. So I'm gonna read now. I honestly haven't read like for fun in I don't know how long. Actually, I mean, I read 2 books for a book club. Yes, I'm a part of a book club, but it's not actually, I don't actually have any friends. They're my sister's friends. I'm kind of like obligated to be invited, I think, you know. But, you know, they were good books, and they know I like to read. So I'm gonna start trying to read now. I'm currently reading like 11 different books because I'm just insane and can't pick one. So I'm hopefully gonna get into this one, because the annoying thing about doing 11 books is that if you have a really long one or a really short one, you like, well, there's a bunch of reasons why you shouldn't read fucking 11 books at once. Maybe just because that's just stupid. But another thing is that you're only at the beginning of every single one of them, no matter how long or short it is. And this is not that long of a read, but it's been taking excruciatingly long because I'm not focused on one book, and because of school. That's my excuse, okay? So I'm gonna read this for a bit right now. You know what else too? I have not once drank anything from this yet, so I should do that now. I feel like you forget how refreshing ice cold water is until you are severely dehydrated, and then you remember. Okay, back to reading. So I moved over to the lounge chair because, you know, I have to get better sun. I love reading a lot, but when you are like out of practice, hard to get like into it. And the books, the whole 11 books that I'm currently reading are all ones that I'm interested in and I definitely want to read. My focus has gotten so bad that it's really hard for me to just read without getting distracted and checking on things, whether it's my phone or just like my phone, you know. But we're trying, and that's all that matters. But you see, I keep getting distracted. I literally opened my book and then I went to check my phone. So I have to get back into this whole leisure thing, relaxing thing. It's so easy when you're in school, or just anyone during your like downtime, to just go on your phone or just do something that's distracting, but not in like the best way possible. So that's what I'm trying to get out of, because if I have all this free time and it turns out that I like don't end up getting a job,
which would totally suck.
If I have all this free time and then I like look back and I'm like, I could have learned a whole new language, but instead I was on Instagram, like just a waste of time, you know? Oh no. You don't need to watch this anymore. We are back inside, and I have a few updates. So, I can check reading off the list. I only read the end of the chapter that I was on, but you gotta start somewhere, right? What's next on the list? I have crochet, dance, and ukulele. I plan to do this on the one and only day that I work. So, I'm not gonna have time to do all of these things today, but maybe I'll do them tomorrow. I can, however, maybe start working on my little crocheting for a bit. Isn't it nice? This will be a whole skirt, but now this can barely fit over my booty. Maybe I'll just sit right here and crochet for a little. Whenever you start again, you have to kind of remember what you're doing. You know what else too is that I was counting. I was
Being all professional.
Counting how many stitches I did when I was making this before, and I have no idea how many. So this should be interesting. The thing that's annoying about crocheting, I don't know if I just said knitting a bunch of times. I know that this isn't knitting though, so don't be offended. This is crocheting. The only problem I have with it, but I guess it's kind of also the point of it, is that I can't do anything else when I'm crocheting. Ooh, this is not turning out so good. These are a lot wider holes than I had previously. Uh-oh. I think I'm like skipping a stitch, which is not gonna be good. I need to restart this. Oh crap. This is bad. I feel like it's not going wrong. What am I doing that's wrong right now? I'm not even gonna show you. You're not gonna know what I'm talking about. Let's start over. As I was saying, I can't even talk while crocheting. You can't like watch TV while crocheting because you need to pay attention to what you're doing at all times, especially if you're supposed to be counting the stitches. You shouldn't be talking, that's for sure. I'm pretty sure it's looking exactly the same as the ones that I just undid, so that's nice. This is not looking so good. Is it because I'm doing it looser? I'm not doing it looser though. I guess I don't know how to crochet anymore. Like, I feel like I'm doing it right though, but then it just doesn't look as good as it did. Like, I'm just gonna put it through that hole again. This looks bad, but it's getting okay. I don't think I've ever successfully finished a crocheted object. This ball of yarn before it became this skirt was a pretty decent, I might add, scarf that I just undid all of because I didn't want to buy more yarn or whatever this is called. So I just reused what I had already had. Definitely have finished a scarf in my day. It was probably really ugly. But yeah, I also am remembering why I can't crochet consistently for very long, because it really hurts your hands after a while, and this looks like shit. I'm not even like joking. I don't get why. Like, I feel like I'm going so tight. Can you see this? Do you know, can you tell, like, do you see how there's like so much open space there and down here there isn't? Like, what am I doing that's different? How did I mess this up so badly? It does not look good. Like, that looks a certain way and that looks a different way. I can see why this has never gotten anywhere. I want to at least try to go around fully, but like the annoying thing is going to be if I am making less stitches than I'm supposed to, then it's going to end up making the whole thing smaller, obviously, if you know what I'm saying. I don't even know what I'm saying. What am I talking about? It's just going to have to do, because I've dreamt of making my own ballet skirt just like this. Not just like this. I was hoping it would be better like when I was growing. When I was a youngin', most of them were the tie kind. This just looks really bad, I feel like. But like, I also don't quite understand. I just like don't know what it is that I'm missing. If I were to make them tighter, then I'm just like overlapping in the same loop a bunch of times. Like, I don't think I'm skipping any, but why is it so bare looking right now? I'm not entirely sure. Whatever. Clearly I have no clue what I'm doing. I'm gonna work on this for a little bit and probably get really frustrated. That looks so bad, why? I think I'm just an idiot. I'm gonna work on this for a little while unless I get too frustrated, and then I have to get myself ready for work, so I'll do that and I'll keep you posted because I'm getting frustrated already.